Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. I'm your host, as always, Parrot Jusho, and this is Cathedral Velvet podcast where we talk about all things with the Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, and all of those things. So happy new episode and happy new month. Yep, it's the start of February. And yeah, things have been happening the past 2 weeks since the last episode. So how things work on the Cafe podcast is that we first talk about what's been happening these past 2 weeks since the last episode, and then we get into the news. So how about we get right into it with one of the big things that happened, the first ever Persona live concert in America. And I was fortunate enough to go there. And let me tell you guys, it was awesome. It was a fantastic show. I absolutely loved it. So the Persona Live 2026 Awakenings concert, it happened in LA at, well, technically Hollywood in California. And yeah, it mainly features Persona 3 Reload and Persona 5 songs. So no Persona 4, no Persona 1 and 2 songs. So that kind of sucks. I will admit that. Kind of sucks that we didn't get, those 3 series songs. Even though, Persona 4 Revival is getting, Persona 4 is getting remakes, so therefore new renditions of the songs will be made. So I'm guessing they don't want to, kind of compete with, like, oh, we heard 4 songs and how it compares to revivals in the features, like, oh, I kind of think that the original is kind of better or something like that. Well, 4/golden, but yeah, like my trip in LA was fine. If kind of start from the beginning. Friday was the day I left Florida to go to LA. Woke up at 4 in the morning because my flight was canceled, so had to rebook it because there was, like, snowstorm warnings happening all there. So, like, I was initially supposed to leave Florida around noon, 1ish p.m. and then reach Cali by about like 5 o'clock, 6 p.m. Pacific time. So I had to reschedule that from a 12 p.m., 1 p.m. flight to a 7 a.m. flight. That's a big difference of time. But I was, able to arrive there a bit earlier, so got there by about like 2 o'clock, 3 p.m. And it was alright. No issues with the flight there. Got there, had to take a shuttle to the rental spot, and a little issue happened there where it's like, oh, hey, like I don't know why I have this cough, but yeah, so, like, the issue was that, oh, to rent out or to get my car from the rental spot, had to give my card, right? But unfortunately, my card had this Shin Megami Tensei 5 sticker on it. So it's like, oh, great, I can't really take it off. So just like, oh, can I just just take off, the, like, remove the bottom part of it so it can just, like, show the name, because it needs to say names. Like, no, guys, take out the whole thing. It's like, okay. And then I found out, like, oh, if you use your debit card, it's gonna be like a $500 like a security deposit versus using using a credit card. It's just a $300 security. It's like, oh, okay, let me just use my credit. I don't really like to use my credit card. I'm still paying that off. So it's just like, fine, I'll use my debit card. I mean my credit card. It's just like, oh, okay, since you went that trouble to like take out the sticker and all that, you know, gonna upgrade your car. So I was initially supposed to get like a Toyota something, something Toyota, right? The guy upgraded me to a Chevy Malibu. Was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Never had used a Chevy Malibu before. When it came to like it was like, oh man, this is a really short car. Well, like in terms of height, not in terms of like like the length of the car. The thing is, like, I don't like cars where I can like literally see the top of it or like see over it, because that essentially means it is a very short car and I was gonna have trouble going in. And I did for the entire time, because I essentially keep on like having to like bend down so much. Like it kind of feels like, bro, I'm like so close to the ground. Like I didn't really like it. Like it's a cool looking car, but not the right car for me. Like if I'm getting a car, I have to at least, like, the car size has to at least meet my like nose, right? So it's not as tall or as short. It's not like a struggle for me to like go in there. But yeah, uh, got the car. I had to get something to eat because like I did not eat the entire flight. I had like drinks, like I got like apple juice and like Coke Zero, but like didn't really eat anything. So uh, so went to basically the In and Out, and I was in like I told my friend who I was staying with, like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna get something to eat, then I'll head your way. Which, like, yeah, cool. Got the food, but when I was done and was trying to leave, I couldn't leave because there was just a huge line that kept on going in. That was going into the In and Out. Just like, bro, let me reverse out. Like, can you guys see that I'm trying to reverse out? I was just like, so I was like stuck there for like 20 minutes in trying to reverse out. I was like, until someone finally like there was another car to like the right of me, and they were able to leave. So like, okay, this is my opportunity. Let me slowly reverse out. And it was a struggle to reverse out of that parking lot because it's just like super cramped and don't want to like try hitting one. So one of the cars that was coming in, like, fortunately they like went into like the parking spaces that we were initially in, so I was able to like turn out, get out of there. So thank goodness, got that all sorted. But yeah, after that, went to my friend's place where I stayed, and despite me being like um like sleep deprived, because like by that point, like it was about 3ish. No, like about 5, well, 4 or 5 o'clock, right? Actually, you can just check the DMs. Uh, okay. Okay, so if I'm converting the time right, so it would be about 3 p.m. No. Uh, no, 3:30 p.m. where I attempted to leave. But it was just yeah, 3:30 p.m. I attempted to leave, but like got stuck in that little reversing trouble like for 20 minutes. So got there by about 4:30ish. And it wasn't that bad of a drive. Just that, luckily I didn't I was in a bit of a traffic, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't like at snail's pace, it was steadily moving. So got there, put bags away, and then uh we uh we hit up his car, and then we went to pick up his friend to go to Disneyland, which was my first time going to, well, Disneyland, but also the first time going to a Disney park in like almost 20 years or so. Because I think the last time I went to a Disney park was Epcot, and I don't remember if it was like, I went to Epcot twice. One in the 5th grade and one with my dad and his and his work friends. I don't remember when that was. But like those were the last times, and like I think it has to be like when I was in like 5th grade, 6th grade. So yeah, like I had a good time at Disneyland. Like I was sleep deprived. I was trying to get some rest while, like in the backseat of the car, but like I really didn't. Like I've heard that, if you can at least try to rest your eyes, it's still better than just like staying awake the entire time. So like that's what I did. Yeah, didn't really sleep. But yeah, had a fun time at Disney. Didn't really ride too many rides. So like, let's see here. So the rides we rode on were, uh, I'm trying to remember like how we went through the place. So went through Disneyland, started walking through like, the main walkway area, with all the gift shops and all that stuff. I think the first ride we went on was the Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, I think. And then after that, oh man. After the Astro Blasters, I think, wait, hold on. Um, let me see here. It's not coming up. Okay, let me just see this. Uh, well, I guess after the Astro Blasters, we went to, we went to like get some food to eat. So like, what I wanted to try was the turkey leg, because I've always heard about the turkey leg. I've never had the turkey leg, and when I did, like, bro, this is massive. How can anyone have this while walking about? So like we had to stop to like to like so I can like actually eat this, because like it would really be impossible to just like walk around and eat this, because it's just like the juices keep on dripping. Like it's a like at least to me that's a pretty good smoked turkey. And like it was really delicious. Like I think it was about 13 $14. So yeah, kind of, it's Disney, what you expect, and also California, but like I mean it's not bad for it. So like while we were eating, like we enjoyed the Fantasmic like night show that was going on, and it was like really pretty. Like the way they use, the lights, the water to like to project like what the visuals is like really cool, and how like kind of using the veil of the night to like hide certain things, because like there were some points where like they had like these boats coming in from the back. It's like, oh, where did these guys come from? So that was like really cool. Yeah, I think it was like a 20-minute show, so like it was a good amount of time to like finish like eating the turkey leg and all that stuff. Uh, yeah. So after that, we went to, I believe, the Indiana Jones like temple thing, where it's just like, oh, you're in like kind of this like a, well, yeah, it's a car, and it's kind of like a big, no, not a roller coaster, but like a rush ride, if that's the best word to use. Um, so basically, like you're going around on the track, and just like it goes fairly fast, but not like super fast. It has moments where it has like a bit of a drop and all that stuff. And not gonna lie, I had my eyes closed for most of it. And but like I had a bit of fun, despite me, not a big fan of like those kinds of things. And again, my eyes being closed for like half of it. um, After that, we went on to the Jungle Cruise ride, which is just just on a boat, listening to a guy talk, and that was it. Uh, and I think the last thing we did for the night was went to Toontown Runaway Railway, which like I really like that. It's really adorable with how they use, again, with the projections, like showing, and the 2D animations, because using like the modern like Mickey Mouse cartoons, where black and white kind of thing. Like it was really fun and very entertaining. Like if we arrived there earlier, like it would definitely be much better. But the issues with the rental car, and reversing out what was an issue. So yeah, I understand that. So yeah, have fun time there. So moving on to Saturday. Uh, Saturday was obviously the day of the concert. So before the concert, I went to Little Tokyo, which I almost got lost getting there, because like California is a crazy place. The roads are wild, because like even like the road to where I'm staying at my friend's house, it goes from like, okay, like a 2-lane road to like, oh, you're now on the highway. It's like, oh, okay. So yeah, I almost got lost, because like the directions said like, oh, like we're currently on a 7-lane road, and you will eventually have to go into the second from the right lane, so basically the 6th lane, to turn right. And like currently, like there's the 7 lane, the the 3 on the right is already like separating. So like, oh wait, do I take that lane now, or is like, do I still stay in the 4, like the middle 4 lanes, and then there's gonna be another like 3 lanes to the right of me to go into. And luckily, I didn't go into the initial 3 lanes, because I understand, like, oh yeah, oh wait until like I'm the one, like I'm the type of driver who like likes to prepare beforehand, before turning to lanes. Like I'm gonna be in that lane before it tells me to. So, but thank goodness I didn't do that, because it was like a few minutes later. Okay, now to split off. There you go. Yeah. So I went to Little Tokyo to explore a bit. Uh, I saw that bootleg anime shop, and just like, how does this place still exist? Like, it just has so many bad quality anime prints, figures. Just like, it really shouldn't be there. But it is. Yeah, I walked around a bit more. There was an anime shop that I wanted to like. There was some Nikkei figures I want to get. Like, I don't think I will. I went to book off, and I was like, I gotta at least get something from here. And the thing I got was actually, let me just grab it, despite you guys won't actually see it. Uh, all right. So what I got was, hopefully I'm not saying anything. I got an icon from Kamen Rider Ghost. You guys can probably hear it, right? Yeah, so got the O's rider icon because I really love O's, and I don't have any other kind of like Kamen Rider merch besides the God Chart driver and the Excalibur. I think it's called the Excalibur. Excalibur. The super form upgrade for God Chart. So I mean, this is a pretty cute item. Like, it's $7. Like, I don't really think it should cost $7. Like, maybe like $3 for like just like a bit of plastic that's smaller than the size of your hand. Like, it's basically like I have this this 6 foot Milwaukee tape measure keychain thing, and it's almost the same size as that, but like the ruler has more use than the icon. Like, not gonna lie, like I like it, and it's a good kind of like a fidget clicker kind of thing. So I just, like, from time to time I'm just like clicking it just to like fidget, but I know it can like break, so like just try and be like very careful of when I'm using it and all that stuff. So yeah, after I got my little icon, I tried asking Pugov if they had any more like Kamen Rider like drivers, because I at least kind of want to get a driver myself, but fortunately they didn't. So after that, I actually got a bite to eat at actually, can I grab my, there we go. Grab a bite to eat at a restaurant, a Japanese restaurant there. Let me see if I can look it up. There was 2 locations I want to eat at, but I totally forgot to go there. Let's see here. Do you want to go? Where is it? Okay, it's called Koraku Japanese Ramen and Grill, and had I had myself a tonkatsu ramen, I think, and it was pretty good. I liked it. It was a nice little meal. Like, the thing I also want to do was get like go to this like an onigiri shop to get me some onigiris, but I totally forgot to do that. That was a regret I I regret to do. So maybe next time, if I do go back to LA again, want to go to Rice Nori to actually try a legit rice ball. It's like, oh, it's just rice and the ball. It's just like, but you don't understand. I'm a weeb. I need to have I need to have the I I need to try the jelly filled donut, uh but yeah. So that was a good bit. So after that was time for me to head up to go to Hollywood for the concert. And I was also meeting up with a friend of mine, and her friend, and the name of this friend is Aaron Fitzgerald. And if you don't know who Aaron Fitzgerald is, one, a Persona fan, a Persona S&T fan, because you should know. uh, and two, uh, yeah, she's kind of big, so. But we had a good time, walking around the place. Like, it was, so the venue, the Dolby Theater, was connected to a mall. So like we walked around the mall and walked around like Hollywood Boulevard, cause hey, I have no idea what's going on here. So I want to see what she showed me around. Showed me, like, the Walk of Fame, uh the whole Chinese theater where people had the whole uh handprints and footprints, sign signatures. It looked very, very cool. But a funny thing about, the entire thing is that, there were a whole bunch of people in, like, a whole bunch of people were there for the Persona concert. So there were some people, wearing some cosplays and all that stuff. And what's funny, like, between me and Aaron, was that, like, wow, people didn't recognize her at all. Like, when we initially arrived, like she said, oh, like, one or two person recognized her. Like, wow, like, these people don't know their voice actors. So it was just, like, funny how, like, there was times where Aaron's like, hey, let me try to get, like, some pictures with these Chie cosplayers. So it was just like, so it's funny, just like, oh, they're getting pictures with the voice of Chie. And they have no idea. So it was just, like, so hilarious how it happens. And, like, afterwards she does, like, a Chie line, and, like, I'm not even sure they even recognize that was Chie. uh so yeah, we walked around, people, people watching. She gets pictures with other Chie cosplayers and all that stuff. It's just like pretty funny. So I think it goes to, like, about an hour or half an hour before the door. Yeah, about an hour. Doors open before the door opens. And I saw Nico B and Crystal from YouTube. If you guys don't know, check them out. And I was able to get a picture with them. Like, oh yeah, really, really awesome to meet them. I gave them on my card, like, hey, we really like you guys to be on the podcast, And so it was like, yeah, sure, hit us up. Like, guys, I emailed you. I emailed you, like, last year, and did I do something earlier this year? I don't think so, but, like, please check your business emails, please. Yeah, so after I got a picture with them, I was talking to her, like, they would probably freak out if they saw you. Just so it's like, so she's like, oh yeah, yeah, go tell them. I'm like, sure. Like, are you for real? Like, she's like, yeah, sure, go tell them. Like, I was like, oh, okay. So went back to Nico and Crystal, like, oh hey, do you guys want to meet Aaron Fitzgerald, the voice of Jay, because she's here. Like, and she's like, oh yeah, sure, okay, follow me. And they're like, okay, guys, here's Aaron, Nico, and Crystal. Like, hey. They had a little talking on that. It's like cute. Then they after that, then a whole bunch of people came up to Aaron to, like, take pictures. It's just like, now they recognize her. And there was a person who actually did take a picture with her a couple years ago and recognized her. It's like, oh, that's a cool, neat, like a round trip, full circle of the meetings. Like, he was in a Makoto cosplay. Like, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. And even showed her, showed both of us the initial picture that he took with her. Like, ah, that's adorable. So yeah, she got a couple of pictures with the fans. So it was pretty nice. Uh, yeah. After that, we actually did a couple of pictures together, and went to we saw that a line was forming outside of the entrance. It was like, okay, I think it's probably best we get in line before it gets too long. So yeah, we did that. And about I think it's like about 10 minutes before the doors well, the doors were opening and we're slowly moving in. Like, then we decided to split because she didn't get a ticket, and I was like, oh dang. And I thinking about it in hindsight, you know I could have bought her a ticket, but like when I asked her if I wanted to hang out, it was after the tickets were sold out. So like, it was like, I don't think things through. And I didn't even know if she was even gonna be invited to the show or not. Especially like because there was the whole debacle about uh cheat not cheat Aaron and Yuri not coming back to reprise a role in Revival. But the Persona 3 reload cast and the Persona 5 cast were able to I'm not sure if they got free tickets to see it because they're the voice cast, but they were at the show. So it, I think, would have been at least nice to like include the forecast as well. But that's just me, and that's probably some kind of bias because I really like four. Uh, but yeah, the show was fantastic. Lotus Juice was great. Lin was great. Azumi was great. Uh, the Persona dancers were really great. I believe his name was Konishi Toshiki or Toshiki Konishi. Like he was a lot like the guitarist playing there, and I kind of wish there was like an actual orchestra playing like the Japanese shows, but fortunately it was just the only thing playing live was the guitarist and nothing else. That kind of sucks. But anyways, the song list was really the set list was pretty good. The songs hearing live really awesome as well. And just like it was a thing to remember. Like I'm glad that I was able to be there at the very first showing. Well, not showing, but the first concert, Persona concert in America. Technically, it's the third slash last showing, but it was still the first concert event happening in America. So I'm glad to have that ingrained in my mind that happened. Uh, and despite my seating, like I was basically like in the very last row, but like right in the middle, towards the back. It's like, ah man. I mean, I really could have bought like like the more closest seats. Like I didn't know like how it's gonna go or anything like that. And like when I saw like the seating, like I thought it was like I didn't expect there was gonna be like an overhang over us. I honestly thought it was just I thought like, oh wow, this is gonna be great. We got like perfect seating, because like the overhang was kind of annoying because there was stuff like happening because there's like kind of like a 2-layer stage because like usually on top, like they have the dancers going about, like, oh man, I can't really see them. I have to like kind of like bend my knees, like, and bend my head a bit to like kind of see them. But like, yeah, I saw majority of it, so it was all right. It was really good. Um, and after the show, like I went around and did a little like interview with the people there, which is up on the main channel right now. If you guys want to check it out, uh, and like posted it on YouTube and also posted it on Instagram. Instagram did much better, but yeah, people really love did the interview with the people there, and had a Slimesicle feature in there as well as Nico B. So if you guys do want to check out, it's up on the main channel, shorts page, or on my Instagram, the reels there. And on the Instagram side, Lotus Juice reposted the video, and it was also liked by one of the Persona dancers. And I did DM him the videos, so just like that was also kind of it. But like, I mean, it got, I think, over 3,000 views, which is, I think, one of, if not the most viewed video on my Instagram page. And, do want to say thank you guys for, uh, supporting that. I think it's mainly because of Lotus Juice, reposting it that got, that got that far. So, yeah, that happened. Like if I didn't like tag Lowe's Juice or like any of the other like any of the team members, like it probably wouldn't get as much views, most likely. So yeah, I do have a vlog planned to like, well, I have to edit and all that stuff. So uh that was a fun event, and I definitely enjoyed it. But what happens like after that, like it kind of sucked a little bit. So the concert ends about 10ish left, and it was about a 30 to 40 minute ish drive back to my friend's place. And like during the middle of the day, like he texts me, oh, are you busy the next day, or are you doing anything the next day, because kind of need you to be out of the house, because he's gonna be at the house and his mom is going to be at church. It's like, oh, we can't really, or can we kind of need you out of the house. Like, okay. It's like when I came back home, like, oh, I already made like an alarm to wake me up at like 6:30 ish, because like he said that, oh, they're gonna leave by like 7:30 or something like that, 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm like, okay, I probably got enough time. Like, yeah, his mom woke me up, just like, oh, hey, can you get ready so you can like at least be ready when we all leave? Like, okay. So didn't really get that well of sleep, because like I think it was like about 5 hours or so. It's like, So left the house the following day, and it's the last thing I'm in Cali, so it's just like, okay, gonna get breakfast. It's like, got breakfast, but then also had to use the bathroom. And what sucks about Cali is that there's next to no public restrooms, and I absolutely hate that. So I was driving up and down the road for 30 minutes to an hour, trying to find a place that I think might have a public restroom, maybe. Try a gas station. Nope. Try like a restaurant. Nope. So I found like this, and also like I don't know the area, so I'm not sure, like, okay, where's this store, where's this at. So I finally found a CVS. I was like, hopefully this place has to have a restroom. So like, okay, went in, didn't see anything, went up to the guy at the restroom, was like, hey, do you guys have a restroom? Because I really need to use the bathroom. Like, oh yeah, sure, it's gonna be in the back. We'll have someone open it for you. And thank goodness they had a restroom. Because I felt like I was about to explode. Like, oh god. So, like, the gripes I have with California: high gas prices, highways are everything, no bathrooms, paid parking, and basically like parallel parking. Five major gripes are like almost non-existent in Florida. There might be some paid parking. It depends on where you go, but majority of Florida is not paid parking. And I'm so glad of that. And gas prices, they're around like the $2-3 range. Thank goodness for that. And thank goodness that we have regular roads that can just like, oh yeah, I can stop here. Don't gotta worry about, driving 70 miles an hour or something like that. But yeah, after that, I was like, I have free will. I'm gonna go to these places. I'm gonna go visit these game devs headquarters. So I was like, let me just load up on the map, see how far they are first. So the first place I want to go was Square Enix's headquarters. I was like, wait, is Square Enix in California or is in like uh Nevada or somewhere like that? Because I remember like there's like 2 locations in the United States that Square Enix is at. Let me just see where Square Enix Global. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Careers, because that's just the show where the location. Oh no, it was only in Los Angeles. I don't know why I thought there was another locations in the U.S. But yeah, went to found that the Square Enix location in California was about a 40-minute drive. I was like, sure, this is nothing. So drove there. I recorded a little video. I haven't it's like a reel, so I haven't done it yet, posted yet. So did a little photos of it, and then it was like, what locations can I go to? Looked up Sega. It's like, oh, okay, I can drive there too. It's like 30 minutes away. And then immediately right after that, in the same main oh, where is I was gonna do where is PlayStation? Like, oh, PlayStation is 5 hours away. Like, no. But what was close to the Sega office was also the Bandai Namco office. Like, oh wow, Bandai Namco and Square and Sega is just like 10 minutes away from each other. Like, how crazy is that, right? So after the 40-minute drive from Square Enix, went to the Sega area. It was like, wow, this is where it's at, huh? This is where the English branch is at, where they localize all the stuff and all that stuff. And yeah, I took a couple pictures from there, and also I want to clarify, I took the pictures from the outside. That is the sidewalk. I did not go into any buildings. I don't want no trespassing or anything like that. I took it all from the outside, from the sidewalk that is available to the public. And I because like the Square Enix one, I was told that you could go into the Square Enix building, but because I went on Sunday, they would close. so unfortunately I could not see what was going on inside there. Uh, but with the Sega and the Benanenko, I stayed on the outside, on the sidewalk, where it's publicly available. So did not go in anywhere else, just the outside. So yeah, after Sega went to the Square Enix building, and yeah, now, nah, uh, after Sega, I went to the Bandai Namco building, and it looked pretty cool from the outside. And I also kind of wish it had the original, like Bandai Namco logo, the orange yellow ones beside, and not the red one. Like, but it's okay. But yeah, seeing those in the public, like in person, was really awesome. I really wish I had a tour of the place, cause just like I'll I want to see how things work. That's the thing about me. Like, I always want to know how the things work. Like, it comes to like movies, to gaming, anime. I want to see how those things work. I want to know like how. Well, what do these people do to like make things come to life? It sucks that I couldn't go in there. I really wish I had a tour. So after, after going to the Bandai Namco studio, I went back to my friend's place, and basically had to relax because like my flight was in a couple of hours, so like I don't want to like overexhaust myself, and it was an overnight flight, so I want to rest. Oh, but something I didn't mention was that basically at midnight that day, my flight got canceled, but luckily a few minutes later it was rebooked. It's like, okay, that happened, but I'm still having my flight back home. It's like, okay, sure. So a couple hours go by, left my friend's place to go to the airport. Dropped off my rental car, obviously had to fill up with gas, dropped it off, took the shuttle to the airport. And this is about 9 p.m. and my flight was at midnight. So, on the shuttle to the airport, I got an email saying my flight has been canceled due to weather conditions. Like, and we will rebook your flight. Like, okay, I hope it's pretty soon. The rebook. So, when they rebooked it, they gave me the most ridiculous flight itinerary. They gave me a flight from LAX to Orlando. Have what? So it's a midnight flight from LA to Orlando, which is about a 4-hour flight, because midnight in LA is 3 a.m. So in Florida it would be like be about 7:55, 8 o'clock. So a 4-hour, mainly a 4-hour flight. Then from Orlando, wait about 8 to 9 hours for a flight to go to Dallas, Texas, to have a flight the next day to go back to my original to my original airport destination. It was just like, why would you give me that flight pattern? Now I understand, like, yeah, like, because the snowstorm day, they couldn't really like give me that direct flight to the original well, Palm Beach International, that's the airport, to that airport. So just like, okay, let me try to tell him like, hey, uh, why not just give me, like, I'm trying to like, okay, I don't need to have the Dallas to, I don't need anything past the Orlando flight. I can just call someone to like, hey, can you pick me up from Orlando? Because like, why waste 8 to 9 hours in the airport to go to Dallas back to Florida when I could just have a 2 hour ride back home when I'm already in Orlando? That made no sense to me at all. So luckily they were able to like cancel the other the flights because it was completely unneeded, and there was like no other flights directly to the Palm Beach airport. So it's like, come on. So yeah, that was a crazy flight, and like I was talking to the person on the phone, and I also had to talk to someone like uh to a stewardess, like the person at desk, like, hey, can you just like cancel the other flights because I don't need them. I'm already in Florida. I don't need any other other flights out. Okay. So yeah, that was a wild ride. That was an event for me in LA back home. And I spent over an hour just talking about that. So yeah. I'm not sure when I'm gonna be doing the vlog, editing of all of that. But yeah, that was a thing. So yeah, I hope all you guys enjoyed the concert if you guys were there. I know one guy recognized me from a Twitter post I made. So like, hey, that's pretty awesome. Didn't think I would get recognized. But yeah, that was a fun time. I think now is about time we get into the news. And we do got a couple new things. And one thing that really hasn't been talked about, especially in the community, like I brought it up in one place, and like it was just it was just wild. But let us switch on over to the news. This portion of the podcast is sponsored by you, the patrons on patreon.com/cafe podcast. With as low as $3 a month, you can support me and the podcast with benefits such as exclusive posts, early access to the podcast, no in-video ads, your name scrolling in the video, and much more. So please consider supporting your boy over at patreon.com/cafe podcast. And now back to the show. And like always, we're checking the news on Persona Central, but we do have one other source that we're gonna be checking out later. But majority of it is from Persona Central. So please make sure you guys check out Persona Central. Links to the articles will be down in the description below of the video audio podcast. So please make sure you guys check them out. Support them on their YouTube page, Facebook page, Twitter, and also the main site itself. So let's get to the first news of the week. We have Digital Devil Saga finally being mentioned after so long. So we have the Varuna figure announced, releasing July 2026. So Square Enix has announced a figure of Varuna from Digital Devil Saga in their Formism range. The figure is scheduled to release July 15th, 2026. And this announcement coincides with the 21st anniversary of the Japanese release of Digital Devil Saga 2. I mean, like, they have the first game's logo here, not the second one. So I was like, oh wait, what do you mean the second one? They're showing the first one though. So here we have a picture of, I don't really like saying like Varuna, like because like the character's name is Seraph, but like his transform name is Varuna, so I'm just gonna call him Seraph. Or no, Surf. Seraph is the second game. Surf. So does he pose or anything like that? I don't think so. So it's just a statue of his excuse me, his transform demon form. So it's going for about 7,700 yen. So it's about $70 or so. 21 centimeters. So let me just grab tape measure. So okay, it's not that bad of a height. So it's a little over 8 inches. So not bad, not bad. And looks pretty cool. The details seems like it's there. I was kind of thinking like, oh, it looks a bit more scaly, because like this is like first time in a while that we had a digital Devil Saga figure, so I'm not sure like how they would update it, but keep it all smooth. Okay, seems fine. So hey, I'm not sure if we're gonna be getting any more digital Devil Saga figures, but hopefully this is the start of many. Let's get to the next article. So we got some Nendoroids announced and teased for a showcase on February 5th. So the Good Smile companies have announced their next Nendoroid Funds broadcast, showcase where they reveal upcoming Nendoroid figures. They've also shared a teaser for some of the franchises which the showcase will feature, which includes the Persona 3rd Anniversary logo and the Persona 5 Royal logo. Let's see here. So we've got the 30th right near on the bottom right there, and bottom left, and P5R is on the right there. So what could they have for Nendoroids for the series? I don't think there's that many other characters to have Nendoroids of. Because I remember there's a Maya. I think there's also a Tetsuo. I don't think there's a Persona 1 Nendoroid, is there? I no, there isn't. Okay. And I have a picture of the currently available Nendoroids of the Persona, so they most likely could be doing the boy with earring Nendoroid. They did basically all of Persona 5 except for Futaba in her Phantom Thieves outfit. They have her in her casual outfits, but everything else is but not her Thieves outfit. So they might announce her Phantom Thieves outfit version. They could also do a Katone Nendoroid, because they don't have that, so possibly. And they have a Teddy and a Morgana Nendoroid, so they could also release Karamar, as much as I despise him. They could do that, but I feel like they would have at least put the Persona 3 logos as well, but they didn't. I'm guessing, it all coincides with the 30th anniversary, so probably not. And also, Royal is theirs because there's already a Royal line, versus the others, like, it's not, right? So that's probably the case. So P1 Protag Nendoroid, a Katone Nendoroid, and probably a Karamar Nendoroid for the P30th, and then a Futaba Phantom Thief outfit for the Royal Nendoroid line. that's probably gonna be the thing that's gonna be released, right? But also the other logo. So they have Hatsune Miku, Demon Slayer, Free Run, Blue Archive, Expedition 33. So I'm definitely male. My L is gonna be one of them, right? Trigun, Jujutsu Kaisen, Hololive, Hitman Reborn, Overlord, and Trails in the Sky, first chapter. Oh, is that supposed to be Ultra Despair Girls, I think? Yeah, because I don't think the Ultra Despair Girls had Nindoras, right? Maybe, possibly. And the others I don't really recognize. Oh, is this the middle one supposed to be the space like galaxy subway, something like that? Like it's like a short series on YouTube they can watch to like about 3 to 5 minutes each. It's pretty entertaining. Nice English dub too. So whatever they might broadcast. Oh, it's actually happening this week. I totally forgot. Oh yeah, because we're already in February, so it's gonna be happening this week. So whatever they announce, probably gonna be hopefully something pretty cool. So let's get to next article, which isn't really SMT related, but does feature Alice, former Alice stuff. So former Alice developers announced new RPG, Billion Code, releasing June 25th, 2026 in Japan. So, following a number of teases, Compile Heart have formally announced a new RPG, Villain Code, developed by prominent former Alice staff members Koji Okada, Tadashi Satomi, and composer Tsukasa Masuko. The game will release on June 25th, 2026 for PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch 2, and it's currently only confirmed for release in Japan. I'm guessing that most likely Idea Factory is going to be publishing this outside of Japan, probably. Is that's usually their thing with Compile Heart. So let's check out this trailer. I haven't actually checked it out myself. I was thinking like, I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna like this or not. So, let's check it out. Okay, let me also lower this and also talk over because I don't want to get this hit on on Spotify and all that stuff. So villain code. So obviously it's in Japanese, can't understand a thing, but it's what I've heard is it's inspired by the Persona games that they played or that they made, not played. So high school cast. Not sure if there's gonna be like some kind of what's it called social links or anything like that. TV character arts. Giant map of the city they're probably in. And I recognize the art style. That is Ilya Vault. Uh, I keep on messing up his name, but Ilya is his first name. And I'll say that the character designs like they don't really stand out that much. Oh, I heard people like complaining about this guy here, like saying like, "Oh man, this black guy with this just like weird haircut." Like, hey, we don't even know if he's black. We don't know if he's like Okinawan. Don't know. Don't want to assume his race or anything like that. Just because he's darker skin tone doesn't automatically mean he's black. All right, guys. Gotta get this through. All right. But also, I think I've heard that like his name is something like some kind of English name, so it's probably. What is with that name? I'm pretty sure that's a super long name. Yeah, like with that girl, that's definitely like a stand up for like an Ilya style girl.
リカは考えたこともなかったな、そんなこと。何のために生きるのか。
And spending a really long time on the characters. Okay, gameplay, that looks kind of trippy, but also I don't know why, but it has this like a floaty feel to me. Like they're kind of in like zero gravity. Okay, so hand weapons. Okay, the hands turn into the weapons, or the hands are enveloped by the weapon. So it seems like it's real time battle. It's not turn based, right? Okay, you can travel like online, similar to like a Dissidia, right? So just a cast of 6. There might be some hidden characters that they haven't revealed, maybe. So like, how I know like like I'm how many like so this would technically be like at least to me the third former Alice staff making their own game. The first game that comes to mind is Monarch, which I haven't really finished, or like yeah, I haven't even finished that game. Another game which we're going to be talking about soon right after this, and then there's Villain Code or Villain Code. So I'm not really sure how. I mean, it's really like 2 for 2 as like for the reception of the games of like it being like either average to below average. Yeah, Ilya Kusanov. Yeah, so we go down here. Get background music back on. Get the kind of like a box cover art, possibly. Uh, so here we go. Overview. Villian Code is set in an advanced city, established to prevent the impending extinction of humanity. One day, strange creatures known as gems, or GEMs, begin attacking people, and the city is sealed off in a bubble. With no way to escape, people must face the karma that they each carry. The game features randomly generated 360 degrees dungeons, which the party must progress through. The combat system combines real-time action with variety of tactics. Okay, and the staff, uh, so playing production Koji Kata, former director and producer on many SMT titles, up to Digital Devil Saga. So nothing of recent. Okay. Uh, Scenario, Tasashi Satomi, former scenario writer on early Persona games and Digital Devil Sagas. Composer, Sakasa Masako, a composer of early SMT titles, including Devil Summer Soul Hackers, and character designer Ilya Kushinov. Alright, so actually, just saw a little bit of the comms down here. Yeah, gameplay looks interesting, but something looks off about the character designs I can't put my finger on. Looks slightly uncanny valley thing, just feels unpleasant to look at for some reason. Yeah, just like it is a bit off. Like I do like got the similar thing when it came to when Elia did the Ghost in the Shell anime. So like with his designs and I was like it feels really off-putting. Like I like it, but it's also off-putting. you know, it's both at the same time. Uh ooh. Okay, Variable proof came out of him plagiarizing tracing others' work. Okay. Did not know about that at all. uh, yeah, just like the character design is like I like it, but it's also off. Like I'm not sure if like it's like the coloring perhaps, because like his work is like kind of have like the like radical like lighting, shading, that kind of thing. So I'm not really sure. But what do you guys think about Billion Code? Are you guys think it'll be good, or do you think it might be gone like Monarch did? Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see how it does in Japan, and if this will even get an English release. And I feel like Idea Factory is gonna be the one to, if this does get an international release, it's most likely gonna be Idea Factory gonna be doing that. Yeah, let's get to the next article. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoy it. Now, back to the video. And we got another former Alice staff. Kazuma Kaneko's Tsukiyomi announced for Nintendo Switch release on April 23rd, 2026. So if you guys don't remember, Tsukiyomi is the AI generated game by Kaneko when he left Alice. And well, it's AI generated based off of his artwork. So well, not all, there are some artworks that are made by Kaneko directly, but there are majority of them that are AI generated based off of his work. So take that as you will. Let's just go through here and see this update, because it was initially a phone game, I believe, so it's now getting a paid Switch version, right? So Coldpool have announced Kazuma Kaneko's Tsukiyomi. Wait, that's the entire name. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the bottom here. For Nintendo Switch, based off Tsukiyomi the Divine Hunter, which was previously released as a free-to-play game, a free-to-play title for mobile and PC. A Nintendo Switch title is a premium paid release and will release April 23rd, 2026. Alongside this, the mobile game will reach the end of service on April 22nd, 2026, and switch to an archive version which can be launched offline. Okay, I mean, they're at least doing something to preserve the game. I personally have not played the game nor seen actual people play it or actually seen gameplay of it since the last time we talked about this. I'm not sure if it was like a year, 2 years ago, basically like right around the time it was announced / released. So I am not really fond just like showing this off, but just like you can see, like uh how long is 2 minutes? Oh, it is getting an official Western release. Okay. I did not notice that. I did not know that. Okay. So it's Coldpool doing the official release of that? Okay. Well, I guess we'll see what this is about.
Peggy 12.
Unspeakable aberrations, the Jinma. Unseen, they violate providence and devour the soul.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's a card game, card theme based game. Yeah. Okay. Now, I I forget what we talked about when we initially saw this, but I think at least the main protagonists are actually handmade by Kaneko. While, yeah, some demons like I think Finn McCool um is handmade. But man, this gameplay does not look interesting at all. And the design for this does not really look that interesting. E- mm. I- yeah, this gameplay is just this it does not look interesting at all. Like Yu-Gi-Oh looks more like Yu-Gi-Oh Master looks more interesting than this. Like I'm gonna be honest. Not even having voice acting. Uh, yeah, it's just that that ain't it. Nah. Mm. Uh. Yeah. Nah, not for me. And like, not fan of AI audit as well. Now I remember like someone like clipped a portion of this message and like talking about, oh, we have to continue on, you know, went from paper to digital, now we have to go generative AI. Just like, dude, really, you're that is not the way to go. That's not it. It's just like, man, it's just, and apparently like uh Kaneko likes to follow trends. Now this is the trend that he's following. Well, this was made like a year or two ago, so and I'm not gonna go over the characters like the demons or anything like that, just cause it's just like nah. But we'll go over the description of it. So, and like the systems of it. So Tokyo 20XX, rising from the bay stands the Hashira, a massive high-tech complex dominating the skyline. It was supposed to be the pinnacle of luxury living, a perfect fusion of design and technology, but that dream died overnight. A plasma barrier snapped shut around the tower, sealing off from the rest of the world. Trapped inside, the residents had nowhere to run as the Jinma, uh, abominations from beyond the rift, began their slaughter. In the midst of this nightmare, Izayoi Tsukiyomi, an agent of the NCO, steps into the breach. His mission: infiltrate the demons-infested skyscraper. Waiting at the summit is either the restoration of order or the ruin at the hands of an ancient god. So the system, the Tsukiyomi fights using Jinma cards, sealed vessels of gods and demons. With 3 card hands, this unique system lets you dictate offense and defense in a single split-second action. Experience fast, strategic combat. The interior of the Hashira features an ever-changing structure, Exploration brings you face to face with trapped survivors and wandering Genma via map events. How you respond to these encounters will drastically alter your path forward. I kind of think that they'll probably using the Gen AI to make these the ever-changing structure. But I have no idea. This is just an assumption because I have no idea what the game actually is because I never played it. Upon defeat or when shifting investigations, your stock of Jinma cards and items will reset. However, your hard-earned EXP and levels are retained. Leveling up the Tsukiyomi unlocks a permanent bonus to aid you in future runs. As you explore, the mysterious god Okami will show you creation cards, special Jinma cards with unique properties. These cards boast powerful abilities that evolve based on your choices during that run. Even after defeat, they are archived for future use, expanding your deck building strategies with every attempt. Now it comes to the Gen AI. The games use generative AI in the creation of images, videos, and music. That's real disappointing. Colopol have published policy of their uses of AI, which can be read here. I don't even know what this is about. I'm not reading that. That's a bit too much. This game even has DLC, really? Card set featuring generative card art refined by Jim artists Kazuma Kaneko will be available. Really? Like, okay. Yeah, just I'm not a fan of this. Kind of think it should have just yep, this happened and it's no more. But yeah, I am not gonna be getting this. I'm not sure if anyone else will, but I'm just not supporting Gen AI and all that stuff. I just he's using his own artwork, which it's better than just using other that it's it's a really complicated thing. Fine, it's using his own work. Okay, so now I'm using others, fine, but it just seems that it's just so lazy. Hey, yep, just gonna make AI make more work for me. I don't gotta lift a thing, anything like that. Just no prompt here. Demon with based off my artwork about time something. I doubt this is gonna do good. I really doubt it. Haven't even seen anyone on my timeline talk about it besides the whole quote from Kaneko that went around a bit. Let's just quickly move on from that. We got Metaphor. Got an orchestra concert in Japan, unfortunately, for June 6th. So I think we talked about this before. Alice has announced that a rerun of last year's Metaphor Fantasy concert will be held on June 6, 2026 at the Bunkyo Civic Center in Tokyo. A digest video of previously held concert has also been released. I was looking at my OBS to see if the audio is still going. But I'm not going to be playing that because probably the music will hit it on Spotify. But there's a DVD. A limited 2-disc DVD of the concert will be sold at the venue in a set with ticket purchases. The DVD will include 2 versions of the the Tokorozawa performance, screen projection footage used in the concert, demo audio of the concert arrangement, and a 20-page special booklet. The DVD is not planned for general release. Ah, you suck. Come on. The details, price, I'm guessing for the ticket and for the booklet DVD, 6,800 yen, which is not bad. That is, I think, fair pricing. Disc 1, 125 minutes with 34 minutes of bonus features, and disc 2, 127 minutes with 44 minutes of bonus features, and a 20-page booklet. And that is not bad of oh wait, nope, never mind. So I'm guessing the DVD itself is 6,800 because I'm looking down here and it says here the prices. See, with DVD 16,500, and then just general seats is 9,900 yen. So it's like, oh man, I was wrong about that. That is pretty expensive. But so that's about $150, which is, I mean, my ticket for the Persona concert was about $115, $125, and that didn't come with anything. I had to buy, oh yeah, I bought like a light stick for the concert, and that was about $25. I bought that before going in, so, well, yeah, I pre-ordered that, so it would like $150 in total. So I mean, if you can at least go there in person to get the DVD, right? So you can just do that if you already seen the concert and just like have this like, oh man, I remember the concert. This is so great to have this, recorded for me. But I mean, I guess like if you're, there for the first time and want something to have as a memorabilia, you can get the seat with the DVD. So I mean, it's depends on who you are and what you want. So there is that. Let's get to the next article. So we got some P5X news. Narumi Nashimoto character trailer. That is an interesting design for her. Alright, let's check this out. Purple Games have revealed a trailer for the new Phantom Idol to be added to Persona 5X. Narumi Nashimoto. Narumi is voiced by Azumi Waki in Japanese and Yi Ji in Chinese. So let's check this out. Oh god, I get it. We can't really like play this loud. Okay. So she's a maid. Okay. So gonna concede that with the wakakoi, something like that, where all the people just doing the whole light sticks and all that stuff. And also, is that us in the teddy bear suit? That has to be us, right? No wonder. And I'm gonna like the quality of animation is pretty nice. I have no idea what's being said, but it's adorable. Also, kind of reminds me a little bit of what's called my Dress-Up Darling. Also, the beam mark on her eyes is kind of cute. Oh, I recognize some of those people there. And I also get a little bit of Amagi's Brilliant Park vibe from this as well. Just a bit with like the bear. Oh, there it comes. Oh, just a regular teddy bear. Okay, we're not a teddy bear. Okay, I was wrong. Oh nope, I was right. I was right. We were the teddy bear the whole time.
ファンのみんなに見せる前にできる限りのことをしなくちゃ。そういうわけだから次の撮影もよろしくね。
Yeah, she's pretty adorable. But that damn thieves outfit. Oh. Yeah, that is an outfit. Not complaining. I like it. I like it. All right, and that's I'm guessing this is the visual. And this is the 2.5 update. Didn't say anything anywhere about the version update, but it says 2.5, so I'm guessing this is 2.5 update with her. So yeah, she seems like a fun kind of character. I'm guessing like probably either next week or the week after we're gonna see like a gameplay of hers, right? And what her persona does, like, and like really like my characters with a hammer. Just like, yeah, here comes the smashing and all that stuff. Here. All right. So being like a maid. Well, I'm guessing she works in the maid cafe, right? Because the whole maid outfit and all the a maid idol and having the light stick show happening there. That's most likely the case, right? But I wonder what's underneath the whole maid persona. What is her shtick? What is troubling her? That is something that we need to know. Excuse me. Alright, so let's get to the last article on Persona Central. And this is to celebrate. Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the Dubby sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the Peach and Beach, or Beach and Peach. Comes with the Dub Squat Sludge. My man, Sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. All right, let's try one of these out. Let's go with Peach and Peach. Let's try this out. All right, so currently right now we have the Peach and Beach. It's a mango white peach cooler. So we're gonna try out. Smell first. Okay, it smells pretty good. I will say it smells better than the last one I tried, but previous one was still good. But time for the taste test. Let's go. Yeah, that's good. That is. Okay, of course, there's gonna be like a little powdery, but overall, like the taste is pretty good. I do like this Peach and Beach. Not bad flavor at all. I might get the full tub. Might have to get the full tub of this. It's not bad at all. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself or buy any of the products on Dubby, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video. the second anniversary of Persona 3 Reload, we have a collab with Zuto Mayo, with an official mashup song with a music video. I won't be playing that. just in case something happens. So, marking the second anniversary of Persona 3 Reload's release, being in February 2nd in Japan, a mashup music video has been released featuring the popular rock group Zuto Mayanaka de Noni. The song is a mashup of P3R's Mass Destruction Reload and Zuto Mayo's Hippo Kamapal Pain. I guess that. That it's the name is. Zuto Mayanaka is short for it, or Zuto Mayo is short for Zuto Mayanaka. Okay. With the music video featuring the protagonist and Nier-chan. I'm guessing Nier is part of Zuto Mayo, perhaps. But the music video is there for you guys to watch. I have not watched it fully, but I've heard a clip of it, and I do like the art style of it. It's pretty cute. I even tweeted someone tweeted a clip of it, and it was me escaping me avoiding my responsibilities. Be like, so yeah, it was, gotta check this out in full when I have the chance, and I have seen people reposting clips of it as well. So people apparently like it. So hopefully I can check this out after this recording and give my full thoughts about it later. All right, so that is all of the news from Persona Central. We do have one more news article, and not that many people are talking about this, which is understandable because where it's at. So we are going on Game Informer. So Game Informer has a preview on Persona 4 Revival. Let me just do this. Yep. But unfortunately, it is paywall. So we can at least read the beginning of this. So Alice is continuing its trend of remaking older Persona games in light of the explosive success of 2017's Persona 5. In 2024, we received Persona 3 Reload, a modernized version of the 2007 original. 2007? Pretty sure. Persona 3. Make sure PS2. PS8. 2006. 2006, okay? I'm guessing probably like Fez, right? And now Alice is working its way forward with Persona 4 Revival, which remakes the classic 2008 release. The story of Persona 4 follows a group of high school students in a small fictional town when a horrific small town of Inaba, when a horrific serial killer begins terrorizing the sleepy town, and a mysterious TV channel starts appearing on screens during rainy nights to coincide with the killings. The group springs into action to investigate and put a stop to the madness. Persona 4 and its version, Persona 4 Golden, are considered by many to be among the greatest role-playing games of all time. This reborn form of the game aims to recreate the characters and town with new visuals, including ray tracing, a variable refresh rate, 4K resolution, and at least 60 frames per second performance. And that is all that we can read without paying for the the article, which really sucks. But fortunately, someone on Reddit was able to get the article, and which is really weird because like they only mentioned the quote from a new quote from Wada that was mentioned in this article. They don't mention, what the gameplay was like in the preview and all that stuff. So like, this is the quote from Wada. Uh, just so Persona 4 Golden was such an incredible game that is near and dear to so many Persona and RPG fans. We're working hard to exceed expectations and make everyone's visit to Inaba enjoyable in a whole new way. It will surely be a fun experience to witness the new ideas and artistic look that the team has been building. We are confident that this title will bring freshness and surprises to both new players and long-term fans, and we look forward to showing you all. So that's Wada's new quote too for this preview. But what really sucks that like I posted this on Reddit, Reddit of all places, because I wasn't gonna get any reach on my Twitter, so I asked Reddit, hey, has anyone talked about this? Haven't seen anyone talk about this. Unfortunately, what's going on. So one person posted that quote. Like, cool. I was like, is it possible to get like, a screenshot of the whole article? So I, know the full context about what's being said, what Brian said about the game, because that would be really good to know, the full context about what's going on. And we don't even know if this article will be even be released to the public. It's just like, so the person is just like, bro, what do you mean? Like, I paid for the article, you're just getting the quote. It's like, dude, it would be like, I'd like to know what Shay said about, his opinion about what the game was like, because we have no idea what Persona 4 Revival is like. There could be some interesting detail that was said in this preview, but like for some reason I just get downvoted to like because I'm asking like, hey, can I just get the context of what's going on? And I'm not even like badgering him. Just like, oh, like last, like, oh, can I get a screenshot? Like, okay, I just want to get context about what's being said in full. And just like, I'm not even arguing. Just like, hey, just want to know what he said in full. But if he's not gonna do it, fine. I respect his decision. I'm not like arguing anything or anything like that. Like somehow like just like being like trying to ask for more information is just bad. Like if it was me, if people ask me like, oh, hey, can you send me a screenshot of the article? Like, sure, why not? Because hey, I think people should know about this information. But hey, sure, you can keep your information. Fine by me. If or slash when this gets fully out there, then everyone will know about it. Like I literally like when searching on Twitter, specifically for Persona 4 Revival Game Informer preview, or like Persona 4 Revival preview Game Informer, literally my tweet and one other person's tweet is out there. No other person has tweeted about this. So like, this would be really good for the Persona like fan base if this information can get out there. But being stingy, just like, oh yeah, no one else gets to know this information. I don't know. Like to me, I'd rather have that information out there than just to be like gatekept. Like this is one of the few times where just like, yeah, let's not gatekeep this thing. Let's have everyone know about it. So I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this episode of the Cafe Podcast. We have gone through almost 2 hours. I mean, majority of the first hour was just me talking about uh the Persona concert, which is really good. Highly recommend. But what do you guys think about the articles that we've talked about? Do you guys think that we are gonna be when do you guys think we're gonna see the next Persona 4 revival news? Gonna be sometime soon? Or are we gonna be, like this article has to be coinciding with something else that they're not releasing to the public, So like maybe like, oh hey, when the next P4R trailer comes out, this will be release, maybe. Let me just check like the other previews on Game Informer, because I'm not sure like how they do this. Okay, so like I'm looking like on the Game Informer, like okay, Judas has a preview that's free to public. It's a reincarnation that is out. Requiem is previews out. So okay, let's see. Right, that one's out too. So why is the Persona 4 one not public? Why is the Persona 4 why is the Persona 4 article not available to the public while all these others are? That's something I am a bit confused on. So, like the most recent one is like the Judas, and it released the same date as the Persona one as well, and the Onimusha one also came out same day. Is it the same time too? Yep, same day, same time, but the Persona 4 Revival preview is locked. So, don't know why. Don't know why that's the only one, but hopefully people will have a way to release that information. And I hope to read it soon. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, no one else has no one else has posted this. So who knows? Yeah, I'm just looking at my comment, just like, bro, -19, like for what? Like, what is the issue of me asking it? Like, I'm not being argumentative or anything like that. Just like, oh well. And also like, what do you think is gonna be revealed for the Nendoroids? The things I said, or is it gonna be, something out of left field. And also, do you guys think the Villain Code, is it gonna be a good game? You think it's gonna flop? How do you think it's gonna go? But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode's gonna be released in the week of February 15th. So on the 18th for the patrons and the 19th for the public. So yeah, right after Valentine's Day. Well, a couple days after Valentine's Day. So hopefully you guys get your loved ones something good. I want to. But do want to give thanks to the patrons whose names gonna be scrolling on screen right about now. If you guys want to support the show, hey, links will be down in the description below. You guys can get it day early, ad free, and yeah, support however way you can, whether it's on the channel, on the streaming sites, or whichever. Any support is highly appreciated. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon on the next episode of the Cafe Podcast. I will see you guys next time. Bye.